Okay guys, I'm back once again with another video. It's been a while I've been here with you, and today is another day. I hope you are doing well. I'm also fine. And guess what? Today, this evening, eh, I want us to talk about some things that is happening in our Africa community those days, things that uh, we have, or things that uh, we call it taboo. That if people break that taboo or that law, our society or the community, the chiefs around the community punish the people. Now, where are those things? Those things are what? Con. This is what I want us to talk about. So guys, if today is your first time watching S.K.M Media Survey, can you do me a favor by supporting me by subscribing to my YouTube channel? After subscribe, you like the video and share to other people as well. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone who has subscribed to my channel. And may God bless you. May God bless you so much. And we have 1K. We have 1K. So keep on sharing the video and all that. So those days I would like to mix the language. Those days, Teteno, I keep on hearing in Ghana here, sometimes they said the fish that we have in the sea, the fish is, getting finished. The fish is finished. I don't understand this. Nama yawo wepono nam asa. So they have to cruise the sea for 2 months or 3 months for the fish, the smaller ones to grow big for the fishermen's to get the bigger fish and all that. Tilapia, I think it's the tilapia, that the smaller one, they call it, is it fingerling or I don't know. So if you know, just drop the comment. And let me tell you the truth, there is no way fish will finish in the sea, neither in rivers. It is God that created those things, or the fish. Let's come to our normal house or our houses. We have ants and house flies. Sometimes you can see ants like 1,000, 10,000 upon 10,000. You just take insecticide spray. They just spray them by killing them at once. You go to different places, you see billions of ants over there. You ask yourself, where are they coming from? It is God that created them. When you kill them, there is more. Same way the fish that we have. We have a lot of fish in the sea. But the problem is the kind of things that we are doing in our society are driving those things away from us. What we are doing are driving those things from us. All the creatures in the world, including human beings, nothing has changed. Only one thing that has changed. All the creatures, only one thing that has changed, which is human being. Look at the way God created lion. Lion doesn't change. Is it hair? It's hair. Lion doesn't say that the hair that God has given to me is, too much, so I have to, take some, or my nails is too long, so I have to, cut them. Sorry. But it is only one thing that has changed. Human beings has changed. So because of how human beings has changed, it's driving some other creatures that God has given to us to protect us. It's driving those things away. So if they say that the fish in the sea is finished, it's got finished, and they should cruise the sea for 1 month or 2 or 3 months. It's never true. There are a lot of fishes in the sea, just that the kind of things that we are doing is dragging them away from human being. Those days, you can just be in your house, you see scorpion. we that live in the village, I've stayed in the village before. I'm not that how will I say, like me yes, but you know, I stay in village. I stay in the village, so I know how things work. And some kind of things, the lifestyle that we live in the village, that sometimes, even when we were in the village those days, it's not even good for a woman to bath in a river. But now, can we ask ourselves, now in the sea, women bath in the sea with, excuse my language, with their menses and all that. Some even abort babies and throw them into the sea and our other rivers. So it let those spirits that God protects the rivers and all those things are moving from human being. So day in, day out, we are having problems upon problems. That's why now we are not seeing these things any longer. I remember I stayed in the village. If a woman mistakenly or a woman bath in the river, that woman they would drag that woman to a chief palace, and the chief, they have to find that woman to pay wages or amount of money and buy some things to, you know, do some rituals over there, because it's a taboo for a woman to bath in the river. One, maybe the woman may have her menses, and that may pollute the water for the fishes that they get from the sea or the river. We know move away. Those days, those who stay beside river bodies, those who fish in especially rivers, Ghana here, when you go to Volta and all those who know much about fishing, sometimes those days you can just be in your house, or you see fishes flying in the sea, jumping all over. Just take net, just cast the net, just one, you get a lot of fish. But now, how is it? You just buy petrol or diesel, you go far to go and, you know, look for fish to, you know, catch, but yesterday you will not get. You will not get. So this, the kind of lifestyle or things that we are doing are dragging some of the creatures around us. Those days we have bush, whereby the bush, cocoyam, we don't plant cocoyam in Africa. It's come on its own. Dandelion in Africa, we don't plant dandelion. Even behind this building, behind this room in which I'm standing right now, behind the building, there is a lot of dandelion over. Nobody plant them. They came on its own. It came on its own. There are a lot of herbs over there. But now they said we should, you know, use insecticide spray or fertilizer to, you know, spray our herbs and food for us to get more. So when you use those things on the plants and the herbs, it destroy the ground or the earth, because we have some worms that let the food grow. Cocoyam, potato, those things, we don't plant them, they grow on its own. But now you ask yourself, our farmers, they plant it and add chemicals to it before we get food to eat. So what is happening? Just drop a comment. 3 things that those days in Africa community that we now, those things are fading away. One, sometimes when as a parent, if you are not around and your child is misbehaving, your nearby is it tenant or your nearby brother or sister can, you know, discipline your child for doing what is not good. But now it's not there any longer, because when you beat a child, the mother or the father, they will call the police to come arrest you. So everybody is in his or her lane. Ubia edini lane mu. Ubia mpesa obeka obi ni basem. So now no, it's let we the youths, we are suffering. We don't go closer to the elders to advise us. And sometimes when they advise us, we don't listen because we thought we know more than them. So sometimes they just look at us because we thought that now we are making our own money. We have our houses, we have our cars. Knowledge, knowledge is like school that we attend, or yeah, the school that we attend. Day in, day out, we learn. Day in, day out, we learn. So just drop a comment. 3 things that those days in Africa community that we have that now those things are fading away. Those things are fading away. So Africa, where are we? Are we going back to those things, or we are adopting the white people, their custom? Because I can say I have not been to any most of, or should I say most? It is only the African countries, only Togo that I've been there. But I can say that all the Africa countries, it is one country that I know that they don't joke with their tradition and custom, which is Nigeria. For that one, Nigeria, big ups to you. The name, the food, their marriage, everything about them, you see their culture. But we Ghanaians, like Yasuatra, we have overlearned, and now we don't regard those things any longer. What is happening? I don't know for other African countries, but for Nigeria, I've been watching Nigerian movie. When you hear their names, it's hardly for you to hear a Nigerian man named Christian or Emmanuel. It might be one. Most of, I can say that 99.99% of Nigerians are using their local names. They are using their local names. So why is it that we are not using our own names? Now we have Christian, Emmanuel, so and so, Kitty, Cretin, and why? So if you make those days, when you mention your name, they know where you are from. You mention your name, they know you are from this house. They have, so in this our current world that we live in, most of our elders, when they meet you or you go to our villages and they ask you your name, you mention your name. My name is Simon. They will tell you Simon is not a name. They need your real name or the tribe in which you are from. So when you mention that tribe, they know where you are from. So in case you got lost and you mention that name, they will send you straight to where you are going. But now, where are those things? It's like we are lost. It is only Nigerians. As I said, I don't know for other African countries. That's why I'm saying Nigeria. But for Nigeria, I'll rate Nigeria 100% or 10% for that. Their food, their dressing, their marriage, everything. When you look at, even you watch their movies, you see that this is Nigeria or Africa. What about other African countries? And the other African countries that I will, also rate them is South Africa. South Africa, the Zulu people. I don't know if the word is correct. I mentioned the word correct. Is it the Zulu or the Zulu people? The Zulu people, they also portray the Africa culture. So why is it that only Ghana? When you go to Togo, I've been there several times. For Togo, I've been there several times. When you go there, the lifestyle is different. If you enter into Ghana, it's like you have entered into New York or Las Vegas, and we are living high. The system, everything is we have thrown everything away. We have thrown everything away. So when you see a Ghana man, you cannot identify the Ghana man. When you see an Ewe man, you cannot identify Ewe man. When you see Fafla man, you cannot identify Fafla man. When you see Mamprusi, you can't identify. When you see Fanti, you can't identify Fanti. When you see Ashanti, now everybody is speaking other languages. Other languages. It's hardly for us to, speak our language when we meet each other. It is only the Airways and the Muslims, or no, if I say Muslim, the Northerners in Ghana here, especially the Northerners in Ghana, the Northerners, big ups to you. Wherever they find, and the Airways, if you speak their language. So sometimes in Ghana here, those of us, we normally take the bus. When they gather, the Northerners, they gather like this, like 4, 5, and they sit at the back seat. You are in front of them, the way they will be making noise with their language and all that. But when a Fanti man meets his brother or fellow Fanti man, it's hardly for them to speak their language. Why? So Ghana, or some of these things, the things that we are doing is dragging the creatures, the other creatures that's supposed to protect us, is dragging them away from us. I don't know how you think. I don't know how you think. And maybe you know more. That's why I say you should drop your comment. The ones that you know, that you wish we should go back as Ghanaians or as Africans. We should go back to those things. Drop your comment. I would like to end my video here because it's very, very sad. It's very, very, when you look at our chiefs, our chiefs are more, excuse my language, our chiefs are more valuable in terms when it comes to the sight of God. Our chiefs are more valuable than the presidents. A president can bow down to a king or a chief, but a chief cannot bow down to a president. That's how God has made it. God regards chiefs more than presidents. So a president can bow to a chief, but a chief cannot bow to a president. But now everything has turned into politics. Now the chiefs and the politicians have become one, so they cannot speak the truth again. Now our chiefs has no value. Is it value? They have no respect any longer. Those days, when you say, oh, the linguist or Chiame is coming, when they are holding that staff or that stick, if they put it in your house, bang. They put it in your house, bang. Unless you pay when you are going, before you talk, you have to pay some amount of money or you buy a schnapp and all that. Where are those things? So guys, if today is your first time watching S.K.M Media 7, can you do me a favor by subscribing to my channel? I have a lot of videos to upload, and very soon you'll be seeing those videos about some of our history, history of ethnic groups that you don't know, that I also don't know. The people who know much will educate us. So if today is your first time watching, kindly do me a favor by subscribing to my channel. God bless you for watching S.K.M Media 7. I have other channel called Foresight TV 7. I do music video reaction. You can just go there to subscribe to that channel. You can also follow me on TikTok, Simonati at Simonati7 or S.K.M Media 7 on TikTok. Then follow me. I have other video about health and all that. You can all learn. God bless you for watching S.K.M.